Hey, this is Sautul Mehta and welcome to my YouTube channel Code2Cash.in. In this video, we'll have a look at what are option constraints in Salesforce CPQ and what kind of business scenarios we can resolve using this concept called option constraints. So let's say we have a business requirement. We are the car selling company and we are selling car X series 101 model to the customers. Now under this bundle, we are having multiple features and two of them are engine type and the transmission type. Under engine type, we are having two options. One is diesel engine and another one is petrol engine. Under transmission type, we are having auto transmission and manual transmission. Now let's say if we want to achieve the interdependency of options and we want to make one of the options dependent on other option. For example, here my auto transmission is dependent on the selection of petrol engine. So until and unless I am selecting petrol engine, the selection of auto transmission will not be available, right? So here if we see, it is saying requires car petrol engine, right? And I won't be able to select the auto transmission if I have selected diesel engine, right? So now let's go ahead and select petrol engine. So as soon as I select petrol engine, so here I will be able to select the auto transmission, right? So this kind of interdependency. Let's go ahead and select the diesel engine again, right? So as soon as I select the diesel engine, the selection of auto transmission would be removed and I won't be able to select it again, right? Because it requires the selection of petrol engine, right? So whenever we want to make one of the options dependent on another option, at that time we can use this concept called option constraints. So let's go to the bundle product to understand the configurations we've done for this. So this is the bundle product we are having, and if we see under this bundle product, we are having multiple features, multiple options and option constraint available. Okay, so let's go to the options available under this bundle. So these are the options available under this bundle and four of them are auto transmission, manual transmission, petrol engine and diesel engine, right? And to achieve the dependent product option, right, we are having this option constraints. So let's go to this option constraints we are having, right? That is selection of auto transmission requires the selection of petrol engine, right? So this is the option constraint we are having, and there if we see the type is dependency, right? We are making one of the product options dependent on other product option, right? We are having another type that is exclusion. We'll talk about it in upcoming videos. So for now let's focus on the type dependency. So here if we see the selection of petrol engine is mandatory, so that is the constraining option we are having, and once we select the petrol engine, the selection of auto transmission would be available. So that is the constrained option we are having. So if we go back to the options, there we are having the petrol engine, that is number PO98, and the auto transmission, that is the number 99, right? And here if we come, we are having the constrained option. There we need to make sure we are giving the product option name, right? The product option name we are having here, right? We need to give that name only. So here the name is 99 for the auto transmission and the name 98, PO98, that is for petrol engine. So this is how we can achieve the dependent product, right? How we can make the product dependent on another option product in Salesforce CPQ using option constraints. Thank you.